Hello mathematicians, I hope by the end of this video and after a little bit of practice you can say I can create histograms. Let's look at an example here. It says the Fahrenheit reading on 15 spring days in Dickinson were as follows, and it gives us a list of temperatures and it says make a histogram based on the temperature reading. Okay, so first things first, just like with anything else, we're going to list these in order from least to greatest right away. Now that we have our data set in order from least to greatest, and it looks like 30 is the minimum and 59 is the maximum, let's go ahead and make a table based off of this data. So we've got our table here with temperature in this left column and days in the right column. So we're going to look at our data set here, and it ranges from 30 to 59. We have 15 data entries, so let's count by 5 degrees. Okay, so our range for each section is going to be 5 degrees Fahrenheit. So we start at 30 and we're going to go to 34. That's going to be our first range, and we're going to keep this process going until we get up to 59. So we're going to be counting by fives here. Okay, so and then right here would be 35 to 39, and then from 40 to 44, and then from 45 to 49, from 50 to 54, and finally from 55 to 59. Okay, and now we look at the number of days in each of these temperature ranges. So from 30 to 34 there was 2 days. So there was a temperature of 30 and a temperature of 34. So there was 2 days with those temperatures. So put 2 right there. Okay, so those are gone. 35 to 39. So in that range there was 35, 37, 39. So there was 3 days in that range right there. We got 41, and then now from 40 to 44, we got 41, 42, 44, or 41, 42, and 42 again. So there's another 3 days in that range right there. And from 45 to 49, we had 1, 2, 3, another 3 days in that range right there. And then from 50 to 54, we only had 1 day. And from 55 to 59, there were 3 days. Okay, so this histogram might be kind of boring, but now that we have all these days, right now we can make our histogram here. Okay, so we've got our table set up here now. On our x-axis right here, going across, we have our temperatures in degrees Fahrenheit, and we have them broken up into the same temperature range as from our table. So from 30 to 34, 35 to 39, 40 to 44, 45 to 49, 50 to 54, and from 55 to 59. All right, and then right here, this is our frequency on the y-axis, so the number of days, so from 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so now all that we need to do is we just need to fill out this histogram, okay? So from 30 to 34, there were 2 days. Okay, so from 30 to 34, there were 2 days. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to 2. All right, and we're going to make a little deal like that. Okay, so this from 30 to 34, there were 2 days. Okay, and we can fill it in if we want to. Okay, from 35 to 39, there were 3 days. So I'm going to go up here to 3 and across and then back down right here. Okay, so we can fill that again. So from 35 to 39, there were 3 days. From 40 to 44, there were 3 days as well. Okay, so from 40 to 44, there were also 3 days. Okay, so again, we can fill that in. From 45 to 49, once again, there were 3 days. So we go up to 3 and over, fill it in. From 50 to 54, there were only 1 day, so we're going to go right here at 1 and down and fill it in. And from 55 to 59, I went back up to 3 days again. So this histogram represents this data set, okay? And I think that the range of 5 degrees Fahrenheit was a fairly appropriate range right here. So this is our histogram right here that represents the 15 spring days in Dickinson, their temperature readings in degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so that was our video. I hope after a little bit of practice and after watching this video, you can say I can create histograms.